is Eleni Kosta. I work for the Tilburg Institute for Law, Technology and Society of the Tilburg University, which is based in the Netherlands. And we are an interdisciplinary center. So we have people with multiple backgrounds, legal, ethical, social, etc. So we are actually leading all the activities that have to do with legal issues, but our main focus will be on privacy and data protection. Of course, we deal with issues relating to intellectual property rights, some liability issues, etc. So within the FI-STAR project, I am actually responsible for the legal issues and especially the ones relating to data protection. It is impossible to cover everything, as you know that we have 7 experimentation sites in the project. So actually, in order to be able to cover everything, we are in close collaboration with the legal teams from all experimentation sites and local experts from the 7 countries where our experimentation sites are located. And we are also mainly trying to give the guidelines to all experimentation sites actually on which issues are important for them, what are the issues that they need to focus on, etc. Yes, of course, and this is the reason why the FI-STAR consortium has involved a number of partners that have expertise in legal and ethical issues. And we are actually responsible for taking care of not the compliance of the system with all national data protection laws, but of providing our partners with the necessary guidance on which directions they should go. And we are in close collaboration with national experts from the organizations that are launching the use cases. Well, actually, there is a general European data protection framework, so the general rules are the same among all member states, European member states. But of course, every country may have specific rules, and so there may exist specific legislation that we need to take into account when we will launch our use cases. So these are the things that we want to make sure that we spot well on time and that they are taken into account. So there are a number of IPR issues, but it is important to note that they are not only relevant for the FI-STAR project. They are relevant for all projects that are funded under the FI-PPP program, and this is why there is a working group that is actually working on these issues. So we are trying to analyze what are the conditions under which the generic enablers will be available for the partners, but also after the end of the projects. And we are in collaboration with other projects that are funded under FI-PPP, and we will try to have some kind of guidelines so that it is easy not only for our partners to understand under which conditions they can use the generic enablers, but also for future users of our platforms. For us, it's a very big challenge. So it's a great experience for us to work in such a large consortium. And of course, it's a very big challenge because we have 7 use cases. So we need to study in detail specific legal frameworks that may differ between the various use cases. So for example, we have use cases that use RFID technology, and there we know that there are different rules that we have to look deep into, while on the other hand, we have other scenarios where we have patients that are actively involved using mobile devices, and then we have different frameworks that need to be studied. So what we hope to get out of this is to have a kind of overview of legal frameworks that can be relevant for modular architectures that can be useful for future projects, but also for organizations that will deploy relevant devices or processes. Well, I must admit that I was very surprised. This is the first time that I join a consortium of a European project with such a big representation of women. To be frank, I'm not really supporting the idea that it matters if you have many men or many women, because it all depends on the personality of the people. But of course, I think it makes it a very interesting mix. So I'm very happy to join this consortium.